about sport we haven't talked about at all. And by we, I mean Nick's going to just kind of jump into it. And I guess Kyle might have a little bit of some opinions in here. But let's talk about the Masters. The Masters, biggest golf tournament of them all, of the year, I guess. Of them all. I'm not really a golfer. These two do. But
that's about right.
You go ahead, Nick. Take it away, you golf man.
Yeah. Well, Masters, biggest tournament of the year. It's weird because normally it's in April, and it's going to be back in 5 months. They're going to reset the schedule. Wow. So it's weird that it happened during a football Sunday. It's one of the 4 majors, Alex. So there's 4
I
huge
knew that.
tournaments.
I know, British. All
right.
I'm with you. I get it.
All right. Oh, I'm just helping you out.
I got a
He's dumb, not stupid. God.
I'm lethal on the mini golf course, but you put me any higher up, I'm out.
Sorry, we got a minor trade alert for the NBA. We'll get to that later. But
oh my gosh!
Love breaking news.
Yep, but so I'm thrilled. Dustin Johnson obviously won the Masters in the lowest round ever, beating Tiger and Spieth 18 under with 20 under. And Dustin Johnson has actually been my favorite player since I started golfing, which is about 9 years ago, and maybe 8 years ago, something like that. And I've been waiting for this moment for Dustin to play well at a Masters. His first handful, he was not great. And the last couple, he's been really good. Obviously, he tied second last year, but never was really in it because Tiger went on his amazing run.
Is this his first Masters?
His first win. Yep.
Let's get it.
So this is his 24th win on the PGA Tour, and it's his second major. So he won a U.S. Open in 2016, and I remember he lost a U.S. Open because majors are obviously the big deal. He had a chance to win his first major, and he had a putt to win it, and he 3-putted it and lost. And I remember just being devastated. So seeing him come back, number 1 in the world, obviously we know how good he is. He can crush the ball. That's the peak of his game, and I feel like I watched most of this tournament, and on Friday I think he made about a 30 or 40 foot birdie putt to on a par 3 that got him going, and once that went in, I was like, he's got a heck of a chance to win it, because if his putter's hot, he dominates because he's so good at hitting the ball.
Unstoppable.
Yeah, he ended up running away with this. It was, obviously it was fun to see Tiger back at it. He won last year, and the 10 on a hole was odd, but he came back and showed his resilience, and just an exciting weekend to get the Masters done.
How ahead was he when he won?
I believe he won by 5 strokes. I think the next guy was 15 under for the tournament, and Dustin led the entire time. He was tied first after the first round at 7 under, and then he was solo first after the second round, and just kept going. And he just never stopped. And that final round, he really put on a clinic, and he just every fairway dead straight, hit it close on a couple, make birdies where you can, and it was not a ton of big names around him. In the final group, Rory McIlroy, I think, was a top 10 finisher, but he played pretty good on Sunday to get close, and obviously Spieth wasn't anywhere up there. Brooks Koepka was close, I think, but Dustin really ran away with it, which you don't often see at the Masters. You don't see that kind of a domination.
Yeah.
So I'm hyped for my boy Dustin.
I just love seeing greatness be great. So good for him.
True.
Shout
and
out to
watching
the
him.
guy.
If you want to know, I know Dustin's had an interesting career on the PGA Tour. He got suspended for an entire year for drugs, I believe. And
drugs?
Yep.
We don't approve of drugs on this show.
Athletes have never used drugs. I don't believe it.
But he also, he's come back and been the number 1 player in the world. And I know a lot of people don't love Dustin Johnson, but if you should really check out his interview right after, where he can't even speak because he's just choked up.
Yeah,
his brother is his caddy, and you can see on the last hole when he made that putt, he was still keeping his composure, but his brother started crying. It was awesome, and it was really cool to see him talk. I'm excited for him. I've loved watching him play, and his rise has been incredible.
Look, Nick, if you were a pro golfer, I'd be your caddy. No doubt. I'd carry them for you all day. No matter how much, you better be paying me quite a bit. But
Fair enough.
all right, so just quick talk on the Masters. I know Nick really wanted to talk about it. Talk about Dustin. Good, congrats to him getting that
Round
Masters,
of applause.
getting that Masters dub.